Lauren, well, we can go way back, but I've known Lauren since my days at the Richmond Hill Center for the Performing Arts. I hired her to work for me when she was 17. Is that right? 17. Yeah.
I think so.
16,
right
17?
before I went into university.
Yeah.
So I think 17.
I think, yeah, probably grade 12, grade 11. And yeah, she has been with me since we started in 2017. She taught the first ever workshop for a camp called Camp Chipmunk. I remember that.
Oh my gosh.
She's also been Junie B. Jones in Junie B. Jones the Musical. She was JoJo, which I wish you could show pictures on Instagram Live, but you can't because her wig has gone down in history. Her JoJo wig.
What is this wig?
Carrie made me wear a clown wig.
No, I didn't make you. It was no.
It was
it was Fancy Nancy Splendiferous Christmas. She played the little sister JoJo who had a black curly hair. Yeah.
Afro.
So Lauren had a wig that
it was like the clown, like afros. It was that.
And I'm picturing like, Orphan Annie, but black.
Yeah, black. Yes.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And like, imagine that on me, like pale skin, blonde hair. So I like took it upon myself. I was like, I'm going to style this girl's hair. I like got them to get me clips and I like clipped it all down and like put little bows in it and I made it look good. But
it was cute. And she was so cute. She had a whole blues number called No No JoJo that stole the show. It was like, so it was a little like 5-year-old singing like a sassy blues number.
Yeah. So anyways,
that was is this film? Can I see this? I need to see this.
Well, I'll dig it up for you. Not sure.
Okay, I very much appreciate that. For the wig alone, I think the picture won't do it justice. I need to see the movement of the wig.
In her cute little dress. But yeah, it's been quite a year though. We didn't let COVID beat us down. We did a YouTube series when we first started and I think launched about 30 episodes where a whole bunch of my electric moon teaching artists did various things like teaching how to juggle and singing songs and playing improv games. And then I think we were one of the first companies the end of last March to launch virtual classes. And we just completed our last session this past week of final shows, and we have had jam-packed virtual classes for the last 14 months. We're taking a little summer break because we're hoping that in the fall we can be back in schools, but yeah, it's been really exciting. And yeah, Lauren is my, I call her my honorary niece and I'm her honorary aunt, and she's my younger BFF.
Yeah, it's nice. I always tell my friends, like, I feel very lucky that I have one of my best friends is my my only boss.
Right? I don't like her calling me a boss.
Yeah, but she doesn't like that. But yeah, I got like very, very lucky in that regard to like find a mentor at a very young age. And Carrie has like brought me through and kind of showed me the ropes.
I love that. Oh my gosh.
Lauren,
I see
take it away.
Lauren.
So I had always done sort of like a version of public speaking and communication. I had like, younger students who I worked with, and it was sort of a mixture of like, okay, I already teach theater and my background is in English and drama studies, right? So I started teaching kids public speaking, writing, speaking, that sort of stuff. And then kind of at the beginning of the pandemic, I put out advertisements saying like, here's what I offer in terms of like public speaking and communication. And what I saw was there was a huge demand for like adults already in their job who were trying to become more confident, better with presentations, coming to me saying like, oh, can I have classes? And so it kind of just like snowballed. And I eventually decided like, okay, I think it's time to make this more official and make this more legit. And I sort of just started by like making a website and investing in some ads and, you know, it all just kind of went from there. People referred their friends, and then people started finding me on Google and social media. And now I see like I have about 20 regular clients that I see. And they all see me on, it's kind of, they come as they want. So I like to keep our schedules flexible, right? So it's kind of revolving door style, come as you need when you want. You can come every week. If you want to do something a little bit more consistent, you can come just every time you have a big presentation that you want to work on together. So it's really up to them how they want to set the pace, and everyone's super different. But yeah, I'm working with like engineers and stockbrokers and like just all kinds of people in different backgrounds who are coming because ultimately they don't feel good about speaking in front of other people. So it's just me giving them some tools and the encouragement and support that they need to succeed.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's also so interesting because I know when I was doing improv in person back in the day, and people will come and they just want to get more comfortable around people and interacting. And I think there's something really special about that one-on-one attention where you can say, okay, here's specifically where you can improve, or let's discuss. So I think that's such an important skill that you're offering. Or
yeah. And I'm sort of bridging the gap between like my theater education, a lot of that improv work that I did, with the English stuff that I do, right? So I kind of found a way to bridge the gap, and I'm honest with my clients and tell them, like, this is my background. My background is theater. I'm also a teacher, and this is kind of my unique perspective on things. And I think it just, I hope that my theater background gives them sort of like the practical tools that they need to keep practicing and to apply to their work. So I do definitely feel like it's related. Like, absolutely. I feel that my theater background is necessary in this whole process. And I think the clients also like that. They're like, that's so cool. Like, you do shows, you audition. I'm like, yeah, that's my job too. Like, I have, you know, there's different sides of it, right? And they're excited by that, and they're flexible, right? So I'll tell them, like, I have a callback. I'm so sorry, I have to move things. They're like, that's awesome. That's so cool. What's it for? Right? They get excited about it too.
Let us
my business. So I have Electric Moon, and everything was going well, but obviously our programming was cut, and Laura knows I don't know how to sit still and do nothing. So after sitting still and doing nothing and enjoying doing nothing for like a month, I was like, okay, this is going to be crazy. We're not going to be back up and running in the fall. What am I going to do? So I ended up going and doing a digital marketing certificate through York. I figured, oh, why not just hone some skills that can benefit Electric Moon after? And then, like, so I started in September. I finished in April. So now I'm a certified digital marketer. It was 3 courses, but in January, still bored, even though I was doing the course. I was like, well, maybe I need something to balance out in case Electric Moon's not back fully so much. So the wheels started turning, and I was like, maybe I just started. It was literally a spur of the moment thing. I told very few people I was even doing it before I launched it. So I decided to start consulting. So it's creative arts and digital marketing consulting. I'm trying to get a focus on arts organizations, artists, musicians, actors. But what's been really amazing about it so far is the client base, just because of my background in building my own business, plus the digital marketing and the creative. It's really expanded out to a variety of businesses. So I've worked now with a company called Kindgram that does little gift boxes. Do you know Aubrey Rothman?
Yeah, he's adorable.
Yeah, so Aubrey started his own business. So painting.
I know. I'm going to bring him on. Okay.
Yeah, you have to bring him on. Yeah, he's amazing. And he just wrote a children's book. So I helped Aubrey build his website, did all the content with him. I was doing his social media for a while. I'm working with a transformational coach who's also a lawyer. I'm working with a new baby boutique, who actually I just contacted Brian and Dana because they're going to do some cross promotion with the new babies. So it's been really fun. Like it's a variety of things. Like I'm helping some people with their SEO, to social media managing their search engine optimization. Exactly. So making their websites nice and optimized so they can be found in a Google search, to social media management, to website content, to even just guidance, like just talking to people. I've been either running arts education departments or my own company for 22 years now. So I figured between my history of building business and program development and now refining my digital marketing skills, it just gives an all-encompassing view for these new businesses for me to be able to assist them. And I think it's nice because I do have the creative background as well. So they're not getting like a social media management person that's just going to give them standard social media posts. I get creative and I have fun with it. So yeah, so we'll see. I mean, fingers crossed. I really would love Electric Moon to be back up and running, and I think it will be. It's just taking the time to get there, but it's nice to have a balance now of something else for when it's another teacher strike year or it's summertime and we're quieter. Yeah. So
It's so, I love that you said you didn't tell anyone. I agree, because I think I just saw your face pop up and it said Carrie Libling Consulting. I'm like, what?
yeah.
What is she doing now? How
You
is
know
she doing
what?
this now?
I decided, because everybody does laugh, because I can't sit still and I always need to be thinking of like the next project or the next thing to do.
I get that.
And I kind of wanted to start this without, I didn't want anybody's feedback or judgment or thoughts about what I could do. And I was like, let me just create it. I built my own website. I got all my social media set up. And then when I was ready to go, I just launched it. So it's fun. It's been very exciting the last 4 years of building my own business. And it's really exciting working with people and assisting them in doing the same. Like I loved working with Aubrey right from the beginning on setting everything up. And I don't know, Lauren knows, like I like speaking with people and bouncing ideas off. And I worked from home before the pandemic, but even then I always had people that I could call and talk to. So I think that was part of this year too, is the isolation and not having schools to visit or camps to work with. And so this allowed me to still be able to work with people just on a different level.